Hello, people. How you doing? My name is Tim Black. Welcome to the Tim Black Show. We're live everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. That's it. So, yes, we're in the house. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. In my chat room right now, I have my friend, Buck Bewley. That's crazy. I didn't even have to look. I just say, Buck Bewley. There goes Buck. What's up, Buck? How you doing, brother? What's happening, my brother? Wow, I don't even have to be by a mic. I could just go, my brother, and it picks me up. So what's happening, people? Go ahead. Damn. What else? I got on my YouTube VIP list in the house, my VIPs on YouTube, my friends. Married to you, Black Mamba. Among friends. Choli came through. Choli, what's up, fam? Revelator. What's happening? Robert Dalton, what's up, man? Tobias, what's up? The one and only Black Magic has graced us with an appearance. Yah sanctifies me. Okay. Yah says, Tim Black, well, to the room. Who's Johnson? I'm glad you asked. I'd say about 7 years ago. I just came up with it, right? Because I wanted to build a community, and sometimes when people comment or they do whatever, right? They comment, they make comments, super chat, whatever. I couldn't tell who was commenting because people have crazy names. So it's like when I'm responding to people that would comment, I would sometimes call the wrong person to him or she or whatever, and I didn't know who they were. And I was like, you know what? I want to say, everyone was saying fam and friend. I was like, I want something else, man. I want something for us. I know what. Johnsons. Yeah, we're all Johnsons. So I came up with that. And I think it got pretty popular because it was catchy. What's up, Johnson? What's up, Johnson? Just something we said, right? About 4 years in. About 4 years after me doing that, everybody in my community doing it. T-shirts, mugs, everything. There came a show called Johnson. Yeah, but you know, can't prove nothing. Didn't copyright it. But anyway, Johnson is just another word for my friends, my family, my homies. Same thing. What's up, Johnson? So I hope that answers the Johnson question, guys. What's up, AB Media? What's happening? How y'all feeling? Hope everybody's good, man. Hope everybody's good. Look, y'all, if you're new to the show, if this is your first time coming through, this is the Tim Black Show, and I am Tim Black, and is my banner up? And my banner's up. And we cover U.S. politics, breaking news, and Black culture. I try my best to fit all three of those sayings into every show. So if you are here, you rock with U.S. politics, Black culture, and breaking news. And that's what we do. So it's dope, man. We do this every day of the week except Saturday. Unless something major comes up that I have to tend to, we try to do it 6 days a week. And that's the start. So, a lot of election stuff going on, guys. A lot of election stuff going, as you know. Is it 26 days or 25 days? I don't know. But it's right around the corner. Election's right around the corner. And a lot of people are focused on that. We're focused on it here on this channel. And what's different about it is we're just going to say what we feel. Yeah, I'm not hoping that, I'm past the whole we need to play on one side of the game or we got to rock with the Democrats or rock with the Republicans. We're just going to rock with the people. We're going to rock with what's best for the people. We're going to stand up for the truth. That's what this show is about. So that's what we do here. So look, let's do it, man. If you like the content, hit like because it helps us in the algorithm, which helps us with the YouTube gods. What else? If you want to know about presidents and what they can get done, go to presidentialimpact.com. See, some people think a president can only work if they got Congress working with them. So I wrote a free ebook that tells you all the ways presidents, or 10 ways, because there's probably more than 10 ways. I wrote a book that tells you 10 ways presidents get things done without Congress. So, yeah. Presidentialimpact.com is where you go. Presidentialimpact.com. This show is brought to you by Tim's Take Live Patreon. That's my Patreon. Patreon.com, Tim's Take Live. That's where you go to become a member of the Tim Black Show. Buy me a cup of coffee a month, and you help make this content available to the world. And that matters, Johnson. That really matters. So that's it. Patreon.com, Tim's Take Live. Become a member of the community. Officially a member of the community. You guys ready? Hey, man, I'm Buck. I'm ready, man. Mad to you, I'm ready. Black Mamba, I'm ready. Tobias, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to do this. Black Magic, I'm happy to see you, Black Magic. Wait till Mrs. Black hears you came back through. Arlene Chambers, what's up? Elizabeth Looney. LS. The ladies don't have a Johnson. My people. Winnette. Wow. My people are getting riled up, man. They're hitting hard already. Straw Hats Golf. Okay, we'll take it. Kenneth Jackson. So Obama slid it out of the hole. Very interesting. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Oh, man, you guys keep me like grounded, man. You remind me. Because I put out a video, I think, hey, this is going to do well. And nobody watches it. I'm like, dang, what happened? I thought you wanted to hear this. So we'll see, man. You never know what people want. But anytime I can be of service, I'm going to be of service. And I'm going to drop bombs. Let's start off with this. So, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Barack Obama is campaigning for Kamala Harris. He's trying to help Kamala Harris get into, get into the area where she won't get spanked. And I mean that literally, because what's happening right now, folks, as I reported yesterday, is people are waking up to the reality that she ain't doing so good. The numbers don't look so hot. And I did my best yesterday to try to tell sisters, hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm trying to save you from being disappointed. This is a setup. They set you up with this. They set her up and they set you up. To keep you on the plantation, they're willing to destroy you. Or make you feel bad. Make you feel like you didn't do enough. They gave Kamala 2 months to run a campaign against a former president who's won the primary 3 times in a row. She ain't won no damn primaries at all. Then they want to convince you that she got a snowball's chance in hell. And I tell you, that is bogus. And they could bring out Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel. They could bring out whoever they want. Patti LaBelle, Oprah Winfrey, Shirley Ralph. They could bring out the whole squad from Abbott Elementary, and that won't change what I just told you. And right now, what they're trying to do is gaslight the hell out of you because they think that's the only way they got a chance. But look, guys, they don't have a chance. They never had a chance. Now with Kamala. Not this late in the game. So once again, Obama started stretching. Listening to his Jay-Z on his earbuds. In his playlist. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Come on, Chef. Get the hell away. Okay. All right, dancing by myself. Over here. Don't want no props. Go back on Diddy's boat. Go back on the Diddy boat. Then he gets the call. Hey, what is it? Need you to go down And save Kamala, you big goofy. What are you sitting there doing? I don't know if I can save her. I think she's unsavable. Put you on speaker. I don't think she's savable. Hey, man, guy couldn't save her. What am I? Just a man. No, I'm amazing, but I can't save her. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't do it. And that brings us where we are. Folks, what I'm trying to tell you is this doesn't look good. But Obama went down to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania today to give a speech. Let's cover the speech, folks. Are you ready? Are you with me? Hit the like button. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Tell me where you're from, cuz. Get the likes up, Johnson. Man, I'm so free, Buck. Man, this is free. I could climb on the table. I could play cards. Boston. Be cutting diamonds, man. Cutting diamonds. Oh yeah, that's my bad. Let's run the clip of Obama giving his speech.
It is good. It is good to be back in Pennsylvania. It is good to be back in Pittsburgh because there is absolutely no evidence that this man thinks about anybody but himself. I've said it before. Donald Trump is a 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his problems since he rode down his golden escalator 9 years ago. You've got the tweets in all caps, the ranting and the raving about crazy conspiracy theories. You have the 2-hour speeches, word salad, just.
I know Obama didn't bring up word salad. I know Obama did not just say Trump has word salad. My God. You just said Trump's got a problem with word salad, sir? Hello? Trump is not the one with a problem with word salad, sir. My God. Yeah, he does the weave. He starts with something, he talks about this, talks about that, then he comes back to it. He calls it the weave. I call it getting lost in the mall, but hey, it's enjoyable, it's funny. But nah, you cannot sit there and tell us that you think it's the one, that Trump is the one with the word salad problem. Kamala has a word salad buffet. We got romaine lettuce, iceberg lettuce, baby spinach, all the toppings, with some egg with that. How about a hard-boiled egg on top of that? Would you like croutons, bacon bits, radishes, tomatoes, herbs? Would you like a creamy salad dressing, or would you like something more vinaigrette-based? Kamala Harris is the queen of salads. I can't believe this guy just said that. And folks, am I tripping? Is Obama sounding kind of played out? He sounded played out to me. I can't believe I used to like this stuff back in 2007 and 8. Ugh.
You know, it's like Fidel Castro. Just on and on.
Bad example. No one cares. No one cares. This goes to show you how hypocritical Democrats are. He's talking about someone's speeching, talking about someone's rallies.
Constant attempts to sell you stuff. Who does that?
Obama's up here drowning, Johnson. No one's clapping. No one's doing nothing. Kind of falling flat. Is it maybe the Obama luster's wearing off? People are waking up like, oh my God. Now, maybe not at this place. Because here, if you're going to support Kamala, you must worship Obama. I mean, come on. Because, Jesus Christ. But I'm just saying, man, I'm not feeling the goosebumps. Not getting the goosebumps. I don't feel nothing. Obama done lost a step, y'all.
Selling you gold sneakers and $100,000 watch and most recently a Trump Bible. He wants you to buy the Word of God, Donald Trump edition. Got his name right there next to Matthew and Luke. I mean, you could not make this stuff up. If you saw it on Saturday Night Live, you'd say, well, no, that's going too far. No, he's doing that.
The Democrats sell our policies to corporations. The Democrats sell our bombs to other countries or give them. It's weird. They sell them bombs to bomb other countries, but the money and the way the money, and then we give them money too. It's weird. We give them the money to buy our bombs so we could give ourselves our money to the corporations. Let me get this right. The Democratic Party is upset that Trump sells $100,000 watches to rich-ass people so they can help fund his campaign. That's a problem, but it's not a problem that y'all are a bunch of sellouts to the corporations. By the way, guys, the Heritage Foundation, the ones behind Project 2025, they wrote Obamacare. His Obamacare, his package. So they got a problem with, they don't got a problem with selling. They got a problem with somebody else selling because they sell all the time. Nancy Pelosi, insider trading with her and her husband. Come on, man. And what I can't stand the fact, when they talk about Trump and money, they leave out the fact that most of them are millionaires too. Maybe not a billionaire, but Obama came in this thing not a millionaire. Now he's a multi-millionaire. How'd that happen, Obama? How you become a millionaire, Obama? Multi-millionaire, like $100 million strong. How the hell that happened? What'd you do on a small president's salary that got you making that much, having that much wealth? See, they're gonna do a lot of pointing there though, that Trump is saying Trump want to help rich people. And they're the rich people. They are the rich people. Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's somebody fishing to make the joke work. Go back to teleprompter, Obama. You trying to wing it, baby. You done lost a step, man. I don't know why you came out of retirement. Why you let these people brag you out here like this? Obama was sitting home chilling, drinking some iced tea. Not a worry in the world. I mean, except for them Diddy tapes. That's right here, like, got giving them tapes. But other than that, I got to imagine not much going on in the Obama world. And now he has to come out here and dust off his microphone and his blue shirt and pretend he has something important to say or something helpful for Kamala Harris. That sucks. He don't want to be here no more than we want him to be here, y'all. Know that. Obama does not want to be here any more than you want to hear from him. He'd rather be home chilling.
And the reason he does it is because all he cares about is his ego and his money and his status.
What do you care about, Obama? Yeah, I mean, these rich assholes act like Trump is the only rich asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people that are all of them got all this money, and they all act like they are the saints, and everybody else is the evil ones. Nah, man. Nah, no, hold on. Y'all in the same, no. See, we done woke up, man. Obama, you done messed around and came 20 years later, dog. We know what time it is. Look, it's like we got one rule. Don't stay stupid forever. Some of us have wisened up. We fell for you. You came out, you had Jay-Z record playing before we knew about Jay-Z. And now, but it's over, man. Player, it's over. It don't work no more. You know what I'm saying? The spell is gone. You ever run into an ex and it's like, I used to like you a lot? Like, I'm serious. I know I'm not the only one. You ever be on Facebook and you go cruising and you spot your old flame or an ex, and you're like, I don't know, maybe they picked up 40 pounds and 4 kids and a couple divorces. You're like, Jesus. I used to treat this person like the sun rise and set on them. And they are just not even worth my time. What was I thinking? I must have been drunk. Somebody help me. Please, somebody help me. Someone come through. Will Smith. Bobby Lee Jones, come through with that one thing and like you did in Men in Black and hit me with the beam so I can erase my memory. Obama, that's how I feel about you, bro. We ain't feeling you. We ain't into it. We don't rock with you like that, sir. It's over. You're donezo. Kaputs. Go do a podcast that no one will want to listen to. You are also very uninteresting. You and Kamala are very uninteresting. You know what? You're more articulate, better spoken, but just as vain and empty. You're empty. You're not going to say a damn thing in this speech that's going to be like, hey, I relate to that. All you're going to prove is that you got people that help you write speeches and you try to say what other people say. But that's not the same thing as being really likable, really being able to really check in with you. Yeah, let's keep going, guys. I mean, I think I'm on to something here. Obama had something in 2008. It's gone.
He's not thinking about you. Donald Trump sees power as nothing more than a means to an end.
Why do I get the feeling that Obama's talking about Obama? I'm serious, man. I get the feeling like whenever he's criticizing Trump, he's criticizing himself. You know, I mean, it feels that way. It's like, I don't know, man. Obama.
He wants the middle class to pay the price for another huge tax cut that would mostly help him and his country club buddies.
You mean you? Imagine saying that shit and knowing you're part of the country club buddies. Hanging out with Richard Branson for like an entire summer. A yacht bigger than a hotel. Talking to other people about another guy helping rich people like the ones you hang out with. When was the last time you saw Obama kicking with the poors? When was the last time you saw Obama kicking it with working class people? When it wasn't a photo op, sir. When it wasn't a photo op. I know some of you get upset. Oh, damn it. This guy's caping. He's trashing Obama. When was the last time you saw Obama hanging out with people that weren't elites? When was the last time he did it? Just saying.
doesn't care if he costs more women their reproductive freedoms because it won't make a difference in his life. Do not boo. Vote.
Yeah, you had to go to something that worked. Let me dust off this line from 2008. It worked then. Don't boo, vote. Don't boo, vote. Don't boo, vote. Ah! This is bad. Dude is crashing and burning. You hear me? I'm disappointed for him. I'm disappointed, man.
They can't hear your boos, but they can hear your votes. Most of all, Donald Trump wants us to think that this country is hopelessly divided between us and them.
Oh, God.
Between the quote-unquote real Americans who support him and the outsiders who don't.
Hey, no, it's divided on money. We're tired of this. Black America, stand up. Working class, people who don't have a trust account, stand up. Obama wants to talk this nonsense, but he don't want to talk the real. We are divided by money. 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 And what does he do? Don't want to talk about it. See, well, he wants to divide us by people. No, elites. Elites. Trump talks the rhetoric of the working class. That's what he does. How you Democrats allowed him to get the chair at the working class table and you're sitting over there with the elites. Hey, that's on you. In fact, I think it started with you, Obama, Mr. Ivy League. My farts don't stink. Looking down your nose. I remember you, Obama. We remember you well. Now, this ain't going over so well, guys. This is not, Obama's underperforming.
Because having people divided and angry, he figures boosts his chances.
No, man, people are angry. People are already angry. That's one of the things I can't stand about this. They blame Trump for the way shit has been before. The fact that people are angry is the reason why Trump does well, because people are already angry. They don't get angry listening to Trump. If you're sitting and you got a bunch of money and life is great and all your bills are paid up and you have a stable future and your children are stable, you just listen to Trump and go, ah, that crazy guy. You ain't go get upset, listen to him go, hey, everything's right in my life, but now I'm upset. That ain't how life works, goofy. Now, people are already pissed. And then someone speaks to that anger. Someone speaks to the problems. And then they give you someone to blame. There you go. That's what it is. He said it was a swamp. Then he went in there and he brought some swamp things with him. Now, I hold that against him. But the fact is, he did identify the problem. The problem's been identified. You didn't help us solve it. You brought in Wall Street into your cabinet.
Of being elected. And he doesn't care who gets hurt. I mean, think about it. Just the other day, we learned that on January 6th, a couple years ago, Donald Trump was told that Mike Pence was in the Capitol about 40 feet from an angry mob chanting, "Hang Mike Pence."
And also, Trump told Nancy Pelosi, I gave you 10,000 National Guards people to be there at the Capitol because we think that we don't want the rally to get out of hand, and she turned it down. That would be a good thing to mention in your speech if you're going to bring up January 6th. And I really wish you stop bringing up January 6th. Dog, why should we vote for Kamala? You wasting my time, bro. Why should we vote for her? Give us a reason to vote for her. You're not giving reasons. You're just saying the same old propaganda. We're propaganded out.
And his response.
I gotta think about the talk. What were the talking points? I almost forgot the talking points.
Response was, quote, "So what? Don't boo."
There are people there booing about Mike Pence getting harassed. They got one party, y'all. It's one party. They connected. They got one party.
If Donald Trump does not care that a mob might attack his own vice president,
if Barack Obama doesn't care that babies are being poisoned with toxic water in Flint, Michigan, how can he care about you? But no, Tim, don't blame him. He's just the president. What could he do? Just dumb. Go to presidentialimpact.com.
do you think he cares about you? Pennsylvania, we do not need 4 more years of that. We don't need 4 more years of arrogance and bumbling and bluster and division. America's ready to turn the page. We are ready for a better story, one that helps us work together instead of...
I don't want to work together. I want my money to be right. I want my money to be right. I want my kids to be stable. I want the roof over my head to be stable. These are things I want. How is that going to happen with Kamala? We don't much care about tweets. Only rich assholes pick presidents based on what they said in a tweet or a social media post. Only a rich asshole who's got everything going on in their life right would make a decision based on any of the shit you're talking about.
turning against each other. Pennsylvania, we're ready for a President Kamala Harris.
Oh, God. Why? Why are we ready? Why? I know why you're ready.
And the good news is Kamala Harris is ready to do the job.
She is? How'd she get prepared? By running this administration into the ground. How'd she get prepared? What'd she do? Oh, that border job was so great. What'd she do? What was she doing the last 4 years? I don't know what she was doing. But whatever it was, it didn't seem to help. Oh, that's right. Helping inflation. The cost of goods and services go up. That's what she was doing. That ain't calculating.
This is a leader who has spent her life fighting on behalf of people who need a voice and a champion.
Sleeping her way to the top. Sneaking and sleeping and lying and pandering and cosplaying her way to the top. That's what she's been doing. She's the Nicki Minaj of politics. I don't even know if that's an accurate description, but I had to pick somebody.
Somebody who was raised in the middle class.
Oh, God, now you're going to say her speech for her? Oh, help. My mate. Hey, guys, could you hit the like button for me? I deserve a like. Just forcing myself to be exposed to this. I deserve a like. Hit the like button, please. If you're on Facebook or if you're on Twitter, come on over. Hit the like button on YouTube for us. Hey, man, there's only so much of this we can take. I'm about to pull out the gloves and box Obama. Lord have mercy. He about to lie a whole lot for Kamala. I knew Kamala was an astronaut. She went to Mars, and then she invented Swiss Beats, and then she...
Who worked a summer job at McDonald's while she earned a degree. Who believes in the values that built this country. somebody who has served with distinction in every office that she has ever held.
What? That's it. That's it, everybody. That done took the trifecta. That scumbag. Throw him away, lock him up, throw away the key ass prosecutor, top flop cop, who was scared to prosecute Steve Mnuchin, cowardly, making a way to defend the elites. How many bankers did she lock up? I find them. Oh, you took money from a bank. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, this is laughable. We used to listen to this guy. Who voted for Obama in 08? How many people voted for Obama in 08? Show of hands, please. How many of you who voted for Obama in 08? If you know what you know now, would you still vote for him? Give me a 0 for no, a 1 for yes. 0 for no, 1 for yes. If you know what you know now about Obama, would you still vote for Obama if you could go back in time? Would you still vote for him? 0 means no, 1 means yes.
I think we probably had a fainting spell back there. So let's make space for the emergency folks. This happens sometimes. Everybody bend their knees a little bit. You've been standing for a while.
You shut up. You've been bending your knees the whole time you've been in office. To Wall Street, to Big Pharma. Where's the public option? Hey, nobody forgot about you. Where's the public option? How could you show your face without a public option? You sold us out to the healthcare industry. Then your kooky friend come up here. Oh, I know, I like Trump's idea about cutting insulin. Maybe we'll adopt that. Maybe we should negotiate with the pharmaceutical companies, with the Medicare. You know, the same thing you mean the same thing that Trump wrote an executive order for? These guys are laughable. They're sad. This guy's a Decepticon. Thank you, Ahmed Oz.
You can dance if you want. I just suggested bend your knees.
Somebody's getting a little saucy.
But she'll be okay. Kamala is as prepared for the job as any nominee for president has ever been.
Wow, then why didn't you let her go through the primary process like any other nominee who has been? Yeah, since she's so prepared for the job, why come she couldn't run in the primary like every other nominee has to? See, these are good questions, right? These are questions a journalist might want to ask you. Wonder why a journalist hasn't asked him these questions. Wonder why. And Obama, do you really believe that if there were a primary, Kamala would have won it?
That's who Kamala is. And in the White House, she will have an outstanding partner.
Oh no, not Tampon Timmy. When I see a grown man, whenever I see a grown man wave to people like this, my mind's already made up. I ain't saying you gotta walk around like this, unga bunga bunga. But when a grown man is like, hi everybody, hi, with the Elmo face, hi, 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 hi. When I see that, for some reason, I'm not thinking leadership. For some reason, I'm not thinking, hey, I like to follow that guy in the battle. Hey, I want that guy on my team. Yeah, this guy, he seems solid. A solid waste. Yeah, for some reason, it doesn't instill confidence. So we got the cackling wingbat dingbat. And we got saucy, sassy, loud, silly, weird, contortionist, probably with bodies under his porch, Tim Walz. Because nobody is that happy about being from Minnesota. There it goes, I said it. Nobody's that happy about living in Minnesota or being from Minnesota. Nobody. No one's like this. I haven't even been to Minnesota, but I got a feeling. If you go to Minnesota, you may see some people that are nice and pleasant. Hi. Hello. But nobody's like, hi. That shit is not normal. Not even in Minnesota. I watched Fargo like 3 times. They weren't happy like that. They put a person in a wood chipper, though. Put it right in the wood chipper. You remember that? That was a great scene.
And Governor Tim Walz. Tim is a veteran. He is a teacher. He's a coach.
And he's a lion sack of...
He's a hunter. He's been a great governor working with Democrats and Republicans to get stuff done.
And he's a weirdo who probably has a long track record of paying off little kids. He strikes me as a guy you don't want to keep your kids around. I told you not to leave them in the room with him. What you doing leaving him in the room with them? Them kids out this house. Hi. Hey, my spidey senses be tingling. I can tell. Evil lurks. Evil lurks.
He can also take a vintage truck apart and put it back together again.
That guy didn't even put the air filter in right, you liar. I saw him, he didn't put the air filter in right. It's on the internet. Hi, guys, I'm gonna take apart an air filter. Okay, all done. Let's move over here.
You think Donald Trump can do that?
He can pay somebody to do it. Just like you would. Poindexter. So let me get this right, Johnson. Obama made his money off of us. He made his millions as a public servant. Trump's been in business making his money. Somehow you want us to think he's the one who's, like elitist. You made money not doing shit for anybody except yourself and climbing the ladder. I don't even know why they got you out here. Why would they bring you out here? You couldn't help Hillary get elected. Bro, you're about to go 0 for 2. Boom. Clanker. Way over the basket into the bleachers. Obama's about to go 0 for 2. The only person you helped get elected is you. You're about to go 0 for 2, Obama. Barry O don't have the mojo.
For that matter, do you think Donald Trump has ever changed a tire in his life?
Obama, like you changing tires. I was out there working with those kids in Chicago. I was out there working with the kids in Chicago. In Chicago for about 2 seconds. Just long enough to trick you Negroes.
I'm just trying to picture it.
Oh, that's funny? Changing the tire. What happened to Joe Biden? Your vice president. What happened to him? Oh, that's right. You destroyed him.
The point is, if you elect Kamala and Tim,
oh God,
they
no,
won't be focused on their problems. They'll be focused on yours.
Yeah, I don't think they will. I think they'll be focused on their Israel's problems, Lithuania's problems, Ukraine's problems, problems south of the border. That's what I think they're going to focus on. I don't think they're going to focus on my problems. And as a Black American, neither were you. Yeah, brother, you weren't focused on our problems. There is not a reason. Obama has not given a reason for Black people at all to even consider, for a split second, not even this quick, voting for Kamala. Nothing at all.
They understand that too many folks here in Pennsylvania and across the country are struggling to pay the bills.
Why? Why are they struggling to pay the bills, Obama? Because of Kamala and Joe Biden's policies. You can't blame that on Trump. I want to hear what he has to say at this. How is he going to tap dance around why they can't pay bills? He's going to say it's just magic. He's not going to assign blame to why people are in this situation. He's going to pretend like it's just stuff that happens, man. Like bad things just fly around. You know, they just fly around and they land on you. You know, like a fog. It just lands. You saw that movie, The Mist? It's like The Mist. It's a good movie. It flies around. It just lands where it wants to land. There's no reason, no cause. It just happens, man. It's the world we live in. That's what he's going to try to say, because if he says the truth, that the problems that we have, he has something to do with them. Doesn't that tick you off, guys? Doesn't it make you just want to break something right now? If you're going through financial problems, you got this jackass up there, making light of it, telling you to vote for half of the problem. Kamala is half the problem. And the fact she knew that Joe Biden was incompetent and allowed him to stay and was quiet, that makes her complicit in everything. I mean, every damn thing he did. Because they keep saying how Republicans should call out Trump. She wouldn't even call out Biden when the guy was losing his mental faculties. She's sitting right there, meeting with him every day and watching the guy go from, hey, how you doing, Kamala, to, hey, how you doing, Jill? And you're like, hey, my name's Kamala. That's a funny way to pronounce Kamala. It didn't say shit to anybody. Go ahead, Obama. Go ahead and tell us, make up some reason why we should not blame Joe Biden and Kamala for where we are financially in the economy for working people, not the corporations. Not the corporations, not Wall Street. I'm talking about us.
Even though wages are steadily growing and inflation is finally slowing.
Why is it slowing? Why was it rising, Obama? Let's get some truth out shit, sir.
Price of everything from healthcare to housing to groceries, it's still too high.
Here we go, explaining the problem. Take 3 years explaining the problem. Why?
And that takes a real bite out of paychecks. It hurts.
Yeah.
So the question is, who's really going to do something about it?
No, the question is, who caused that shit? That's the question. Hey guys, isn't that the question? You come in, you see your car, it's smashed to hell. You didn't do it. Got this long scratch on it. Who ran against the pole in my car? He wants to jump to, hey, now how much it going to cost to fix it? Nah, and I'm still stuck on, and you would be stuck on, who the hell smashed up the car? What he doesn't want to say is, Kamala and Joe Biden smashed up the car, and guess where he wants you to take the car to get it fixed? Joe Mala's. Cam Joe's. Yeah, that's right. He wants you to take the car to the people that smashed it up and get them to fix it. He wants you to keep them employed. He wants you to give them the contract for 4 years after they just got through smashing up your car. And they don't even have the heart to say, hey, man, sorry about your car. Kind of screwed up. Instead, they show up, man. They show up acting, listen. They show up acting as if you don't have a big ass scratch on your car. They show up like nothing is there. You're like, hey, look at the long ass scratch on my car. You're like, hey, look at this long ass scratch on the car. They're like, oh, why are you? I don't know what you're talking about. This long scratch. You did it, didn't you? I mean, was somebody else driving the car? No, it was me. Then how did I get this scratch on my car? You know what's worse? They want to say me saying that makes me a sellout. They say that means I hate my mother, and I hate my wife and my daughter and my granddaughters and my sisters because I say, why the hell would I give you the keys to my car, and why would I hire you for 4 years to take care of my car again? If you just banged up my car, won't take ownership of what you did, won't apologize, and won't explain shit. You just want to move on like nothing happened. And listen to this guy, this windbag, this empty suit. Skip all blame. Now, he's talking like the person that banged up the car is a Republican or something. Like he has no idea how things got screwed up. Man, that takes some good writing, man. You got all these people coming out, man, all these assholes, all of them coming out the woodwork, man. Just think about all the jackasses coming out of the woodwork who know how money works, who understand what's happened. And all of them are supporting Kamala. Just think about it. All these rich-ass people, knowing that those policies that were implemented by Joe Biden had an adverse effect on us. But they're doing good. They're still fine. So they don't care. They rather have optics. And they rather stay with the elites and be provided to the Democratic parties. They could care less that our economy's jacked up for us. They don't want to hold them accountable. They want to put them back in power. They don't even want to say, hey, first let's explain this. They want to gaslight us, tell us if we bring it up, there's something wrong with us, that we're not doing our part. I did my part. It was my car, asshole. It was my car, and I gave you the keys, and you ruined it. My part is nothing else. You work for me. I don't work for you. Folks, when are people going to get it? We don't work for Obama or Kamala or Joe Biden. We work for ourselves. We don't work for Trump either. We don't work for any. We don't work for Mike Pence. We don't work for Tim Walz. We don't work for J.D. Vance. They all work for us. We need to hold them accountable for that. And if we don't hold them accountable for that, we deserve a banged up car. Because we're too stupid to understand how this works. I can't believe once upon a time I listened to this guy. This guy is full of caca. When he talks, he needs a bid pan right there, for the Stuff he's saying, then he go right there in the big hand and slide it under the podium every time he talks. There was a scene in Stand By Me where the guy was eating the watermelon. What was he eating? Something. Cherries or something? I don't know what it was. And then he had Obama. Let's keep going, Johnson. Let's keep going. Can I please get some likes? Facebook and Twitter. Facebook and Twitter. Could you come through? Fitness Secco. Fitness guy on Facebook. What's up, man? How you doing? Come over. Hit the like button.
That's what you should be asking yourself. Now, Donald Trump's plan is to do what he did last time.
Oh, listen to this guy. Dog, you can't make this up. Family, you cannot make this up. Johnson, are you hearing this? He skips over. He skipped over 2001, 2002, 2003, all the way up to 2000. He skips over all of that. Now he's going to 2016. Man, he can't save her, man. Obama cannot save Kamala. You understand what I'm saying here, Johnson? He cannot save her. He's trying. He will be unsuccessful. He cannot save her. This ain't only the blindest mice. Only the blindest mice could go for this. I'm sorry, man. This right here is a hard sell unless you are brain dead. Somebody should be questioning if they're going to pull the plug on you to save money at this point. Because if you are that oblivious, that this guy can jump from 2024 all the way to 2016, and you not be like, hey, why don't we talk about, like now? And the years, last year. And the year before that. Why are you jumping all the way to some other time during a pandemic? Why aren't you talking about where we are now? Really? And I'm a sellout because I point out the obvious.
Which was give another massive tax cut to billionaires and big corporations. And then, don't boo, I'm going to break you of this habit.
Man, you shut up. Boy, this guy talking smack. See, that's that Kamala stuff. Yeah, you see that? You see that right there? You see it? Look at it. Look at it. That's that Kamala stuff. That's that I'm speaking. That's that Kamala BS, Johnson. You know what I'm saying? That's that Kamala nonsense. I missed you, my friend, on Facebook. Folks, he's getting testy.
And the
Oh, you forgot your place. Getting smart-mouthed. You rich, cocky jackass. He's getting smart-mouthed, guys. He's talking down to us. Listen to this. Listen to me, Obama. We're not going to have another Obama. Okay? Perish the thought, sir. We're not electing another Obama. We're not going to do it. We've already made that mistake once. We're not going back to that. Another person who presents as a Black American, but is anything but Black American and then does his best not to do anything for Black America, we ain't going for it again. Working class people that want to feel good about themselves will do something good like take their children to a little league game or spend time with their aging parents or help some animals that are stray. They instead of voting for Kamala because she's been in the sun, because she has a light brown complexion. No, if they want to do something nice, they'll give it to all corrupt parties. They will unregister from their political party and register as an independent. You're not saving the whales by supporting Kamala Harris. You want to do something nice, you want to be a nice person, don't be a sheep. Because if they get to lie to you and fool you, you're just one more person in the way not going in the right direction. This guy here needs to be stopped.
The reason some people think, well, I don't know, I remember that economy when he first came in being pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good because it was my economy. We had 75 straight months of job growth that I handed over to him.
Oh, you did that. You mean the housing crisis? You mean when you bailed out the banks instead of bailing us out? Oh, do tell. Listen to all the rich assholes who don't know anybody who lost their homes under Obama. Listen to them. A sea of people who don't remember all the foreclosures. How many people did Obama prosecute for them breaking our economy to line their pockets? Instead, Obama gave them more money. That's what Obama did. He gave them more money and said, go out there and try again. Don't quit, try again. Now remember me when I'm out of office, and they did. Obama picked up quite a speaker's fee from the good friends at Wall Street. Check it. Check it.
It wasn't something he did. I spent 8 years cleaning up the mess that the Republicans had left me the last time.
You mean funding Wall Street? Bro, why are you going back rewriting history, and why aren't and you kept the Bush tax cuts. You kept the Bush tax cuts. I remember. Because you got rich friends too. Everyone's not gullible. So he says it so they clap because he said it. They don't know anything.
So just in case everybody has a hazy memory.
Oh, I don't want to go back in time. I want to talk about 2023, 2022, 2021. Can we talk about that? Don't need a hazy memory. We can talk about that. You're the one that wants to go back to 2009. Are you going to say that the housing crisis, the devastation of the housing crisis isn't as devastating as a pandemic, or they're about the same as far as devastation? Guess what? Trump didn't bail out the pandemic. Yeah, you bailed out the banks. You paid the banks. You gave the banks more money. You gave them basically a blank check. Trump did not give money to the pandemic. Wasn't like he paid them off after it decimated our economy. He was like, here, pandemic, have more money to go at us again. That's what you did. That's what you did.
He didn't do nothing except those big tax cuts.
You mean the same ones that you kept in place from Bush? Remember when presidents come in, they're able to do executive orders to get rid of the previous whatever, right? So Obama did not get rid of Bush's tax cuts. Because they all work for the same people, man.
His other big economic plan now is to slap tariffs on everything, from food to TVs. Now, understand what tariffs are.
And are you going to also explain why Biden kept them in place? Yeah, you're not. Man, it's a bunch of people in that place that don't know anything, guys. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go, Buck. It's a lot of lying and a lot of people. Guys, could you hit the like button for us? Can we get a like? Can I get some likes here? Obama's making my brain hurt. Yeah, Obama's hurting my brain. And it's sad because I know there are people that actually buy this. And that's sad, man. That's sad. I got any comments in here? Where's nobody? Okay.
Anything that's coming from out that's made elsewhere and comes here, you slap. If it wouldn't work for you, they're finally owning a place of their own. So with Kamala, you've got actual plans. Trump, concepts of a plan. Now, if you challenge Trump to elaborate and enumerate his concepts,
he's going to do word salad like Kamala? That's what he's going to do?
Make problems worse just to make his own political circumstances better. Like he said in the middle of the pandemic, I'll tell you how he protected you. He had that bill, Kamala Harris will sign it into law. Incest, and he's at stake here. If you send Bob Casey back to the Senate, freedom to make their own choices, even if they're different. Plenty of people around me. Stepfather, grandparents, teachers, coaches, and most of all my mom, who taught me the difference between right and wrong.
They tell you it was wrong to sell out Black America, tell us to pull our pants up, but you didn't tell that to the other groups. Did she tell you that? Oh, probably she didn't. Probably weren't all that concerned about the blacks, right? Listen, man, Obama's been a Trojan horse from day one. It is very sad. It really is. And we got all these assholes, all these people. It's really sad, man. It's just sad. All right, I want to get pumped up here before we end. End strong, Obama. End strong. Come on.
Fairly and with respect. I mean, just last week, I talked about this. We had one of the deadliest hurricanes in American history.
And where's the money to fight the hurricane and rebuild the people, to help the people? Where's the money, Obama? Why did FEMA, under you, was FEMA allowed to take money out of the FEMA budget and apply it to other stuff? I'm just trying to understand why would you do that? Won't you just use the DHS money? I'm not saying you don't need money for stuff. But why are we taking money out of FEMA to even bring this up? Anybody would have brought it up. If Bush would have been taking money out of disaster recovery, it was at they handled Hurricane Helene badly. Optically, it sucked for them. Why weren't you out there, Joe? Well, I had a phone, so they could call me, so why should I, I got a phone. What? You let Trump get to ground zero before you? How you let Trump beat you to ground zero? And you're the vice president.
The beautiful town of Asheville, North Carolina, one of my favorite places in the country. Spend time there.
Did you go there to help him? Did you go there to help him?
Amazing people.
Did you go there to help him?
Devastated.
Did you go there to help him?
Hundreds of people killed.
Did you go there to help?
And President Biden and Vice President Harris were down there meeting with local officials.
When? Because he did not send in people until the 2nd. It made landfall on the 26th. You didn't send in the emergency people to help from federal until October 2nd. And it wasn't until October 5th, man, before you sent in reinforcements for that. Now you, the Biden administration. So you need to use some times and dates when you talk to me, because I know times and dates when people did stuff. That was part of the problem. And then when when Kamala Harris and Joe Biden went down, they did a bunch of circling, which made them have to clear their airspace for these assholes just to look around from the damn choppers, from the planes, which messed up rescue efforts.
Comforting families, asking how they could help.
Money! You big goofy. Money!
And Donald Trump at a rally just started making up stories about the Biden administration withholding aid from Republican areas and siphoning off aid to give to undocumented immigrants.
They did it already. They didn't siphon, they already allocated it. They already did it. It was already done.
Just made the stuff up.
It wasn't made up. It was facts. A portion of the FEMA budget, somebody from the FEMA budget was used for migrants. It's all fact. It wasn't done during it wasn't done during the hurricane. It was already done. It's the way they allocated the money. But the fact that we got Mayorkas saying that they were running out of money brought focus. Mayorkas said they were running out of money. Mayorkas said that.
Everybody knew it wasn't true. Even local Republicans said it was not true.
How the hell would they know what FEMA has? How would local Republicans know what FEMA has? You're just over here caping for Kamala, and guess what, bro? It's not gonna work. Because Kamala is unsavable. We don't believe anything that comes out of her mouth, and guess what? We don't believe anything that comes out of your mouth either. We believe what you do. We know what you did, don't we? You went down there, you drank that Flint water, and you laughed at babies being poisoned. Then you bailed out the banks. That's what you did. You sold us out with the healthcare industry. There's nothing that Biden or Trump wanted to do or did do with healthcare that you couldn't have done. Why didn't you negotiate better prices on the drugs? Why you ain't do it? Why didn't you cut the insulin and all these other drugs? Why didn't you do it? There was nothing different. There was not, folks. I want people to understand anything that we want to do in America, pretty much we can do. All you got to do is have the will to do it. A president can get a lot done. A president can get everybody fired. Isn't that what they're complaining about? That Trump saying shit causes problems. Why? Because people listen. Guess what presidents can do? They can do the same thing. Anything that you're saying, anything you liked that Trump did or Obama did, or any president could do it at any time. Them not doing it is a function of them not caring to do it. You understand? So the insulin thing, for instance, Obama could have written an executive order in 2008 and got that done. He just didn't care to do it. You don't think there was diabetes in 2008? People weren't dying of diabetes in 2008? You think everybody had money for their bills in 2008? So they didn't need help with bill money for medications? Of course they needed help. Why didn't he fix it? Why didn't he fix it? Don't tell me his hands were tied. You're buying. Part of my problem with the Democratic Party is they lied too much. And the other part is the people that believe it. People that believe the lies. There's so much he could have done. He didn't do. The Democrats, they never go far enough, and anything they do, they could have did a lot more, and then they want you to kiss their ass because they did it. And I'm tired of being trapped in this weird game where we got one party that ignores us and the other party that plays us for a fool. We gotta do something. And the only bargaining chip you have is with the party that plays you for a fool. You gotta stop letting them play you as a fool. But for some reason, we got a bunch of jackasses who instead, but it would be monumental if we had a woman. So they're willing to continue to be played like a fool just so they can feel better, because vanity. And I'm saying that's garbage, man.
And now the people of Florida are dealing with another devastating storm. And I want you to watch what happens over the next few days, just like the last time. You're going to have leaders who try to help, and then you have a guy who will just lie about it to score political points, and this has consequences.
Democrats have been lying since day one. And that's what has consequences, Johnson. And right now, look at the desperation on Obama's face. Look at his desperation. You don't want to vote for Kamala? Come on, y'all, vote for Kamala. Come on. You don't want to vote for her? What's wrong with her? Come on, vote for Kamala, please. Oh, come on. I know she's a windbag. She's insufferable. I can't stand her either. Whenever she comes by, I'm like, Michelle, tell her I'm not here. I'm the same way, but please vote for her. That's where my money's tied up with the Democrats. Vote for her anyway. Please vote for her. She keeps calling me crying. We got her on Diddy Watch. Come on, vote for her. He looks like he's begging. Obama has been begging this entire speech to help get his friend elected. So they want to tell you all the boogeyman stories about Trump. Ooh, Trump's scary. Trump mean. Trump said mean things about Democrats at a rally. Ooh. Meanwhile, totally omitting the shit economy that we've been living with for the last 4 years. I don't much care what Trump said at a rally as much as I care about why did wings cost $100 a pound? I like wings. Why were they $100? Who did that shit? That's what I want. That's what me and all my wing friends want to know. And we also want to know, why did oxtails cost $1,500 a pound? Oh, I know, Kamala. Oh, and I know Biden. That's what I know. That's what regular people are thinking. They also want to know hey man, why gas never got back to being where it was? Why is that? And why'd everything go up? See, these are the questions normal people would ask. Why, when I go in my history from things I brought, but before I buy them again, I look at what they cost last time I brought them 2 years ago or 4 years ago. Why has the price jumped 30, 40%? Sometimes 50% for the same item. See, these are the questions we want. Nobody give a shit. Only people that care so much about Trump's words at a rally who would let that far outweigh what's going on economically with their own lives and with their family are people that just are in a situation where it doesn't matter. Because then they could be worried about stupid stuff, like somebody getting the name mispronounced. Like, hold the horses. We must stop everything. A name is being mispronounced. Oh my God. Oh God. Like, that's the biggest problem you got, is somebody don't know how to pronounce your made-up name. From what I understand, people in India don't even pronounce it the way you pronounced it. You like change the pronouncement of your name to make yourself sound blacker. Well, that's not how you pronounce it in India. You're cosplaying. Now, if we don't go along with the cosplay, we got to hear about it. We got to listen to the nonsense, the crying. And now Obama. Obama is a former president of the United States. And look at him. He looked like his booty hurts. He looked like he'd been to a Diddy party. Look at him. This is not right. All of this to try to get Kamala elected. Obama, cut this out. You cut it out, Obama. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Didn't mean to use the Lord's name in vain. Cut the foolishness, Obama. This is bad, even for you. I know you are soulless, baby killer, war criminal Obama. Obama killed Americans without trial. He sent drone attacks on Americans. Did you know that? Did you know that? He did not shut down Guantanamo Bay, which is something he ran on. Did you know that? Obama took us to so many wars. So let's talk about him. This guy has no right to come in here and talk about what somebody else did when he's a war criminal. He's a war criminal that took us to like 4 wars. Obama dropped so many bombs. Obama dropped so many bombs, you ran out of bombs. Literally, he dropped so many bombs, we ran out of bombs. Some guy runs out the back. Oh my God, Obama, you have dropped all the bombs. We have no more bombs to drop. That's how war hungry. This guy is a lapdog for the military-industrial complex. And he sleeps with the DNC, the Democratic Party, media industrial complex. Cable news media industrial complex. That's what he does. You can't trust this guy.
Because people are afraid and they've lost everything. And
How'd they lose everything? Folks, how did they lose it? Oh, he's talking about the hurricane? Okay. My bad.
now they're trying to figure out, how do I apply for help?
You get that $750? People are being rejected. Is that Trump's fault too? Is it Trump's fault that people are being rejected for assistance from FEMA?
And some of them may be discouraged from getting the help they need.
Because they're being rejected?
The idea of, as long as our side wins. And by the way, I'm sorry, gentlemen, I've noticed this especially with some men who seem to think Trump's behavior, the bullying and the putting people down, is a sign of strength.
It's funny. Yeah, it's funny. Because he's calling out the people we can't stand. Like yourself, sir. Yeah, see, when people make fun of the people we don't like, we kind of enjoy that. Yeah, because we don't much like Kamala. We don't much like you. In fact, I'm bitter that I ever liked you. You know, I look back at the old Tim smiling with my I just voted sticker like an idiot. I look back at him and think, oh, you poor sap. You sucker ass dude. What was you thinking? Lame. I'm trying to prevent others from doing the same with Kamala that I did. I would still love you if you're dumb enough to do what I did, but I'm trying to give you the benefit of my experience. Kamala and Obama do not care about us. Neither does Michelle. I wish people would wake up and realize that. If Michelle cared about us, she would be married to Barack. That's how that works. If Hannibal Lecter had a wife, she probably wasn't a good person. So anyway, this is where we are. Obama, war criminal. Kamala will do more of the same. And even if you don't care about it, recognize the fact that that money's not being spent on us. Realize that. Even if you're like, I got problems going on, I can't be concerned with what's going on other places, fine, I get that. If you're worried about being put out your own home, if you're worried about paying your rent, if you're worried how you're going to get to work, if you're worried about groceries, if you're worried about the bills, if you're worried about the safety of your family, if you're worrying about the here and now, it's hard to focus on other people. But just know this, they're taking money that you put into the system, that I put into the system, that we all contribute to this system, and they're spending it on other people. And whether it's migrants or Ukrainians or Israelis or other countries, other any space travel, whatever it is, it's the problem. It's not just migrants, it's everything. It's the bombs. It's the 750 bases in 80 countries. It's all of it. And then tell us, how we gonna pay for it? How we gonna pay for it? Whenever we ask for something for us, they can knock out poverty. They can knock out homelessness. Instead, we get Biden, who reduces some of the student loan debt for 10%. 10% of people that own student loans. 10%, folks. 10%. And people clap like seals. Over 10% of the people, not realizing 90% of the people didn't get a reduction. Oh, Tim, they paid off $100 billion. They didn't pay it off, they wrote it off, goofy. Nobody got any money. And those people were already paying. They just were able to stop paying. But there was $100 billion, and there's a $1 trillion. No, they paid off $1 billion, 1 point something billion. Well, there's over $1 trillion still outstanding that people are still paying on. And I don't know if you notice or not, but $1 trillion's a lot more than $1 billion. But anyway, I digress. The point is, they're full of crap. And you don't know this stuff because MSNBC, CNN, PBS, ABC, CBS, all of them are liars, and they're paid not to tell you what I'm telling you. It's not a conspiracy theory. They pay them big money to keep them from talking truth. To talk truth means you stay broke. When you get money, they're paying you to shut up. Get it? That's how this works, man. It's crazy. Let's let Obama finish this out, Buck, before we leave. Can I get some likes, please? Can I get some more likes? Are we at 500 yet, Buck? We should be at 500 likes right now. I'm dropping dimes. Rachel Maddow, Joy Reid, Chris Hayes. They will never tell you the truth. Abby Phillip won't tell you the truth. Coward. Cowards who don't care about us at all. Stop holding these people up, please. Stop holding them up. They're liars. Let's let Obama finish this out, guys. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's go.
And I am here to tell you.
What?
That is not what real strength is. It never has been.
Real strength is Tesla with Michelle Obama. For the remote. What's real strength, Obama? Bombing civilians in Yemen? What's real strength? Let's really talk, Obama. Let's have a real conversation, Obama, about your cowardly ways of bombing Yemenis people back to the Stone Age. Let's talk about it. See, all of a sudden, people don't want to have a conversation. All of a sudden, let's switch topics. Let's talk about Russell Brand. Let's talk about the Virgin. Was the Virgin airplane with the guy, a rich bastard? What's his name? Forget his name. Rolling Stone with the what's this guy? What's his born in the USA? Sylvester Stallone. What's his name? Guy kissing ass John Cougar Mellencamp. What's his name? Horrible, hard to listen to podcasts that you and your wife, and don't tell me that you and your wife, Michelle, weren't getting money laundering done when they slid you money for that horrible podcast you guys did. You and Merkel. Ugh, horrible, 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 horrible work. That was like basically money laundering. Why would Spotify give you a deal? You suck. You ain't gonna say anything important. And then when you ever speak truth, you talk about it like you couldn't have fixed it when you were in power. You cornball. He's a cornball, folks. He's a cornball. Born in the USA.
Real strength is about working hard and carrying a heavy load.
That's not what real strength. Real strength is being smart. It's working smart. That's real strength in America, man, in recognizing what you're up against and not underestimating the corruptness of our system and beating yourself up, not realizing how our system is stacked against us and understanding what we got to do to try to get from under it. I'm tired of us falling for the okie doke with the Democratic Party. We got to stop. We got to wake up. They're laughing at us. They do this same thing every 4 years, and they're laughing at us. Don't let them laugh.
Without complaining. Real strength is about taking responsibility for your actions and telling the truth even when it's inconvenient.
Listen to him. You're going to tell the truth. Obama never tells the truth. Tell the truth, Obama, about what you did. Tell him about what you did, brother. Did you put a bug in Trump Hotel? In Trump Tower? Did you do that? Did y'all bug Trump Tower? No, Tim, that's some hearsay. That's some hearsay. That didn't happen. All right, Slick.
Real strength is about helping people who need it and standing up for those who can't always stand up for themselves. That is what we should want for our daughters and for our sons. And that is what I want to see in a president of the United States of America.
Well, you sure don't want to vote for Kamala Harris? At least we can agree on that, because that's the last person that signifies strength or dedication or commitment to anything other than her own upward mobility, sir, because that's who she is. And you can't be sitting here telling me something different when I know when that someone's peeing on me. I know that right there is not rain, baby. That is urination. And you are lying. You are lying to us, and I'm not going to buy it, sir. And people that watch this show going to know the truth. Whether they want to know it or not, they can change the channel, but I ain't going to lie to them like you lie. Obama is a liar. And Kamala is not the answer. And I don't think we should risk 8 years of Kamala, the ghost, the empty suitess of the empty suits. She make an empty suit look like an empty suit.
And the good news is that you have candidates to vote for in this election.
That's right. They would be Dr. Jill Stein, Dr. Cornel West, and Claudia Dana Cruz, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim Black. We're almost done. I mean, you can't vote independent. As I try to remind people, you can vote independent, you can vote the couch, you can vote Trump. I don't care. All that, I understand all of that. What I don't understand is a vote for Kamala Harris. I do not understand why anyone would vote for Kamala Harris. I just don't get it, man. I don't know what they like about her. I don't know why they're fooled by her. I just don't get it. I understand everybody else's votes. That's the only vote. I'm still trying to figure out why. Why?
That demonstrate that kind of character, who know what real strength looks like, who will set a good example and do the right thing. And
the right thing, that's what she did when she was Attorney General, when she was keeping those inmates in there to fight those forest fires for free, when she was keeping inmates in jail longer than the Supreme Court had to order her to let people go because it was a hazard. People were dying due to overcrowding in her prisons, and she wouldn't want to release people because she wanted to use them as firefighters. She always did the right thing. Was it the right thing when she sent that black woman to jail because her daughter had sickle cell anemia? Was that the right thing? Has she offered a formal apology for that? I don't think she did, Johnson. I don't recall. Build more schools, that's jails. Build more schools, that's jails. Come on, guys, we need jails. That was her.
Lead this country better than they found it. So, Pennsylvania, that is the choice in this election. It's not just about policies that are on the ballot.
No, it is about policies. Jesus Christ, this guy's saying it ain't about policy. It's all about policy. And you're leaving out the fact that it's the policy of the Biden and the Harris administration that brings us to where we are today. And that's not in a good place, Obama, and all your sugarcoating, your eloquent words, your rabble-rousing tonation, and all this anticlimactic nonsense, all this drama-written speeching and stance and tussling, and parching and arching your back and furrowing your brow. That don't change the fact, Obama, you gave us Biden. Yeah, you gave us Biden. You came out here and did the same bullshit for Biden. You gave us that decrepit old fool who be looking at this paper and trying to lift you like, oh, you did that. And you knew his faculties were diminished when you did it. Don't tell me you didn't know, Obama. I know you knew. You're a smart guy. You knew his ass was on the way out. You knew his brain was like the ants in the most motels. They checked in, but they ain't checking out. And you knew it. You knew it. And you left us with him anyway. Well, one thing's for sure. More than likely, we ain't got to worry about Kamala winning because Obama is unable to help women candidates. He helped Biden when he was unhelpful in Hillary, and he'll be unhelpful when it comes to Kamala. So I feel a little bit better about this. But just know this, that gaslighting telling us it's not policy when it is most certainly about policy. It ain't about your feelings, it's about your funds. And that Wall Street funds, Goofy. Not how we're doing on the gross national product, on the domestic, or we want to know about the S&P index. You know? No! My name ain't S&P. I ain't got no friends at the S&P. I got some friends at the A&P and at the PTA. That's where I got my friends at. And we ride the BUS. Or we drive a CAR. We drive it. We don't got drivers. We don't fly helicopters to work in the morning. We don't have staff on guard. We don't got to detail a Secret Service detail, okay? We talk about real people here, Obama. You're selling this out. You've always been a sellout. Obama has always been a sellout. He was bred to be a sellout. He was conditioned to be a sellout. He was a hand-picked sellout. He's hand-picked, guys. He was groomed to be a sellout. Is he done? I'm done with him if he's done.
It's about values. And it is about character. So whether this election is making you feel excited or scared or hopeful or frustrated or anything in between, do not just sit back and hope for the best. Get off your couch and vote.
Okay, and what if we choose not to vote for Kamala? What about us voting for something better? Folks, Kamala, to me, and I understand I got a lot of people out there that disagree with me, and that's fine. I disagree with you as well. To me, Kamala is the greater evil. She's a warmongering asshole. Anybody that would entertain, brag about getting endorsed by the Cheneys is not somebody I want to rock with, guys. And you guys would have to. There's no. That said everything that needs to be said. It really does. It said everything that needs to be said. All right, folks. I'm done with Obama. I'm tired of yelling at him. I said everything I need to say. I need to know what you think, guys. Do you think Obama is going to be able to save Kamala? Give me a 0 if you think no, and a 1 if you think he did. If you think he just saved Kamala. I don't think there's any saving Kamala Harris. I think her campaign is going downzo, gonzo, down, okay? It is what it is. People have woke up and they're not going back to sleep on this. We know what time it is. We're not buying Kamala and what she's selling. It's empty. She got a bunch of empty promises. And we don't believe her. At this point, she has no credibility. Her words, empty, void of meaning. She's just an empty suit that says anything. And she can't stand on anything. And you can't be a change candidate in a change election who's scared to change direction. And for all of you people out there saying, Tim Black, come on, Tim Black. She a sister. She's not a sister. She is sinister, but she is not a sister. All right, I'm Tim Black, Tim at TimBlackTV.com. Let's go to the comments section, folks. My brother Iron Man Oz came through. Get those likes up to 500 tonight if you enjoy Tim and what he brings. Truth likes are free. Likes are free. Thank you, Iron Man Oz, man. Thank you for being here, brother. It's always great to see my friend Iron Man Oz come through. Black Mamba, thank you for supporting this show the way you do. You are a hell of a trooper, sister. Thank you for what you do. Iron Man Oz came back through again. Oz, man, what's up, bro? Timber protecting that cornbread for over a decade. Like, sub, support any way you can. Thank you, Oz. It's my brother right there. Thank you, Oz. OGT minus. We probably ruining his legacy again. Yeah, that's right. That's a good point. Yeah, he said we ruined his legacy. Because Trump came in instead of Hillary. No self-reflection, or maybe Hillary wasn't the right candidate, not the right horse to ride in on. But no, of course not, because that would require self-reflection and honesty. We can't have that. Now we got to gaslight the people. Yeah, we got to gaslight people. Get your comments in, folks. Get your comments in. Thank you, Arch. OGT minus said I'm on fire tonight. Thank you, OGT. Hey man, I've been like gearing up, man. Gearing up. Thank you, OG. OGT, no. Iron Man R says we had 700 likes. That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. I'm proud of y'all, man. Thank y'all. Let's do this, man. We got to do something for the 700 likes. Okay, you got to be a member of the show. You have to be a member of the show. You got to come up with something. I got to think about it, man. I got to start coming up with raffles. You know what I'm saying? We got to have raffles. Buck, we're going to get together on this, some raffles for my members. Look, guys, become a member of the Tim Black Show. Go to patreon.com, Tim's Take Live. Become a member on Patreon. Patreon.com, Tim's Take Live. I got to start giving t-shirts and mugs out. Got to do it. Got to give out gifts. You all came through. Thank you all. Thank you, Iron Man Oz. And thank you all for what y'all do. Real talk. This lets the algorithm know and lets YouTube know that they may not like my content, but my people do. Tony B, you can keep your doctor. Yeah. That's a good one. You can keep your doctor. You can keep your doctor. There are a lot of people, Tony B, there are a lot of people, brother, real talk. There are a lot of people who cannot afford. People wrote me that said, I had insurance and it was great. Then they passed Obamacare. My company cannot afford to keep the plan. We could not keep the plan we had with the new rules under Obamacare. Now I have to get this insurance I can't afford. It costs so much I can't afford it. And since Obama's the rule of the law or the law of the land, I got to pay a fee. I got to pay a penalty for not having insurance. So now I had to choose to pay the penalty instead of paying the premium for Obamacare. Y'all get what I'm saying? Obamacare. When you hear people complain about Obamacare, if you go, screw them, forget them. If you do that, you are sheep. You're just listening to Democrats. You don't even believe that when people tell you that they're having a hard time. The narrative, look, guys, the narrative spun by CNBC, CNN, MSNBC, all those NBC, all of it, right? By corporate media, liberal corporate media, has got us so much by the brain. We're in a vice grip, right? To the point where our fellow our neighbors, our brothers and sisters in this country, our fellow countrymen, whatever, thinking of a good name. But all the Johnsons out there, when they tell you they're having a hard time, you believe that they are lying. You don't believe they're having a hard time. Some of you even say they deserve it. Man, every time they buy something, they pay taxes. If they don't pay taxes, they go to jail. And you think they deserve to not be able to afford insurance, But then you talk smack about people who don't want to fight to end poverty. I'm gonna keep going, man. Let's keep going, Tim. I'm sorry. I gotta get out of here. Arlene Chambers in the house. Arlene, how you doing? Thank you, Arlene. On fire, Tim, because of you, sister. Thank you for supporting this show all these years. Arlene is a longtime supporter of the show. Thank you, Arlene. Karen Bellamy came through. Karen, what's up, sis? Super sticker, thank you, Karen. Elizabeth in the house. Liz, what's up, sis? Thank you. Thank you for hooking somebody up with a membership. Thank you. I appreciate it. What? I got a Japan follower. Blaine Cole to Co-Professor Black Truth. Stay on code and be one. I can't argue with that. Can't argue, fam. Thank you. Thank you. Over 50. What's up, sis? You good? Good to see you. Much love, Brother Tim. On your way to 200,000. Folks. Yeah. We on our way. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you. Obama fit to make me just, I don't know. Maybe lose my mind up in this joint. This guy's gaslighting like hell. But I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Come back tomorrow for Fridays. Last day, we're going to kick some butt tomorrow. Okay? Let's go. I don't know. I must have another gear because we're going to be back here Friday. Got nothing but love for you. I'll see you on the next one. Remember, don't let nobody take your cornbread. Don't do it. Don't fall for the okie doke. Obama gives a good speech, but it's just a speech. What was his actions like? How did his actions help you? That's what matters. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. TimAtTimberlakeTV.com. Hit the like button on the way out if you haven't hit like yet. Hit the like button on the way out. It matters more than you think. I love you. I'll see you soon. All right, now. Where are my girls at? Ah!